enough is enough. At this point, Mappa is just killing their employees every day. And it's not just about the anime industry but even about what could have been the greatest Jujutsu Kaisen episode of all time turning into something mediocre. Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 Episode 17 have received widespread acclaim from fans, despite the emergence of animators voicing concerns about the subpar working conditions at the studio. Many fans are just saying that
people who say animation is bad are just hating on the anime.
No, it's not like that. People need to understand the animation is really bad and it's getting worse with every passing episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. We are not hating, but clearly telling that animators are not getting enough time to animate episodes and give their best. After the episode 17 where we saw the fight between Sukuna and Mahoraga impressed a lot of fans, a disheartening revelation came out right after the episode was released. What we saw was actually the only 30% of the work on that episode. Imagine how many things and details were left out because of poor scheduling and bad working conditions of Mappa. This is just absurd. This revelation came to light when freelance animator Enrico Nobili, who served as the animation director and emergency key animator for episode 17, disclosed the true status of the animation. Despite the fans' adoration, Nobili revealed that only 30% of the intended vision of the episode has been actualized. If you will see some fights from season 1 or even earlier episodes of season 2, you can see a lot of difference in the lightning and the blast effects. In initial episodes, when anything blasted off or breaks down, we could see that each frame is filled with detail, and any and every particle of the blast is affected differently by the lighting conditions of the surroundings. If you see a huge blast, you can see a reddish-orange lighting effect on objects or faces of the characters. And remember, this is not nitpicking on details, but this is what we missed out on. If animators had enough time, this could have been the greatest anime episode that was ever created, with all the blasts, slashes and building collapses done by Sukuna and Mahoraga's fight. Plus, the episode was also delayed, which speaks volumes about the harsh working conditions of the Mappa. If this doesn't stop right now, next episodes are gonna turn into something as horrific as 7 Deadly Sins episodes. And to be honest, I'm not ready to see Jujutsu Kaisen in such a bad quality. While fans relished the episode, Nobili expressed frustration, believing that given sufficient time, the staff could have delivered the episode as originally intended. Additionally, he admitted being unable to fully enjoy the episode himself, having noticed numerous animation errors and required rectifications. This drop in animation quality was also seen in the fight of Dagon vs Toji Fushiguro, or even before that when Toji broke Dagon's domain in previous episode and came in. Plus, the use of still frames also suddenly increased in recent episode, which clearly tells us that they are just trying to fill up the time gaps with still frames instead of moving subjects. Meanwhile, the voice quality is as good as ever, and there's no doubt about that. Some idiot Twitter users are like,
"You don't know anything about animation style. Sukuna vs Mahoraga was Mappa's artistic choice."
No, it was their deadlines that they were trying to match up with. First of all, why the hell Mappa is taking so many animes at same time? Few months ago, if I remember clearly, they were doing like 4 or 5 mainstream anime at once. So because of it, it doesn't only concern JJK, but also the other great anime that are getting ruined by them. If you can't do your job properly, why are you even taking them? And it's not even like you are paying your animators a lot of money to work day and night. Average Mappa animator is making a very average salary from Japanese standards. Despite deeming episode 17 as the best animated episode of the year by many fans, the revelation that it was incompleted proves shocking. Fans couldn't help but applaud the animators for their dedication, but some also expressed regret at learning the episode could have been 70% better. Unfortunately, it appears as though issues with Jujutsu Kaisen and Studio Mappa goes back even further than this. One prominent animator, Itsugi Tsuchigami, has repeatedly expressed disappointments with Mappa. Here's his tweet translated. You can pause and read it if you want. There was a division among fans because of it. Some argued that ignorance would have allowed them to enjoy the episode as it was, while others hoped to witness the intended final form, wanting for a potential correction before the Blu-ray release of Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. With how massive the latest meltdown of Jujutsu Kaisen animators has been, that naturally calls into questions on how the rest of the Season 2 will be impacted. Season 2 Episode 18 should already be in production, so these most recent frustrations from the animators are likely to only impact Episode 19 and onwards. Studio Mappa has long since been the center of the criticism of modern anime production, and everything that has happened with Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 shows that reputation will hang over the studio for a really long time. What are your thoughts about this video? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out some other 2 videos over here. And that's it, and I will see you in the next one. Sayonara.